Welcome back, guys. In this video, I have one more fun session, that is a quiz on two-tier architecture. Okay, let us see how much you learned on two-tier architecture. I'll try to write question here, and then you need to pause the video and then you can answer, and you have that answer. After that, you can play the video so that I can write the answer side only, so that you can verify how much accurate you are. So, okay, let us start the quiz. Now, the first question. Okay, how many layers are there in two-tier architecture? How many layers? So, how many layers are there in two-tier architecture? So, how many layers are there? I hope you have already written the answer. The answer is 2. So, now the second question. Now, the second question. The question is, the question is, what are those layers? What are those layers? What are those layers? What are the layers in two-tier architecture? The layers are, I hope you answered this question also. Client as well as server. Client as well as server. These are the two layers which are present in the two-tier architecture. Okay. So now let us move on to another question. Okay. Do you need to worry about client layer? Do you need to worry about client layer? Do you need to worry about client layer? I hope you answered this question as well. Now let me write the answer. The answer is no. You don't need to worry about client layer, because clients will take care of his layer, right? Okay. Now let us move on with fourth question. So let us move on with fourth question. On server, on server layer, on server layer, on server layer, do I do I keep both? Do I keep both application? Do I keep both application and database in a same machine? On server layer, do I keep both application and database in a same machine? I hope you have answered this question as well. Let me answer this question. Yes, on server layer, I keep both my database as well as my application on a same, on a same machine. Okay. Now let us move on to another question. Now the question is it recommended? Is it recommended to keep? Is it recommended to keep both application and data layer in a same machine? Is it recommended to keep both application and database layer in a same machine? This is the question. I hope you answered this as no, because if you keep both in the same machine, what happens? So let us make it another question. So let us make it another question. What happens? The question is, what happens? What happens if we keep, what happens if we keep both application and database in a same machine. What happened? I hope you got the answer. Let me write it here. Performance issues happens. Performance issues happens. Now the question is, what are the performance issues happens? What does it leads to? This performance issue leads to slowdown of my machine and hangs, even crashes, even crash down my machine. Even it leads to crash down of my machine as well. Okay. Next, now let us ask another question. Let us move for another question. I hope you answered this question as well. Now the question number is 7. Do you recommend two-tier architecture for production environment? Do you recommend this two-tier architecture for production environment? I hope you answered this question. The answer is no. Why, sir? Why do we not would not recommend it? Because both application layer as well as database layer present in the same machine, so it leads to performance issues. I don't like my clients to face such performance issues, so that's why it is not recommended to use this two-tier architecture as production environment. Now let us move on to another question. Okay, now the question is, do you recommend this two-tier architecture for development environment? So do you recommend this? Do you recommend this two-tier architecture for development environment? So I hope you answered this question as well. So do we recommend to use this two-tier architecture for development environment? Yes, it is satisfying me for development environment. We can use this for developing applications. We can use this environment, two-tier environment, for developing applications. Okay, now let us move on to another question. Is this two-tier architecture is secure to use it? Is this two-tier architecture is secure to use it? I hope you answered this question as well. The answer is what, sir? No. Let us have one more question. So one more question on two-tier architecture. Okay. Now you can tell me whether this two-tier architecture is suitable for production environment. No, right? Yeah. Is this two-tier architecture is suitable for production environment? I hope you answered this question as well. So let me provide you the answer. No. So these are few questions to analyze your knowledge on basic understanding of two-tier architecture. I hope you answered all the questions correctly. So if you again got some mistakes, then again please watch this two-tier architecture video so that you can able to answer all these questions. These are some of the interview questions that were asked for cloud developers or else cloud architects or else cloud operands or else DevOps engineers. This was asked. I hope you enjoyed this session. So let us see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye. See you. Take care of.